Welcome to another video tutorial on how to approve question edits. Um, of course, first of all, you need to visit the page assessmentwiki.org/wiki, and in order to approve questions that have been entered by other people, you need to log in with your account. Editors will have special accounts. It will be given to you if you're an editor or you would like to contribute to be an editor. Just ask for your account and we'll give it to you. Basically, you need to log in because if you don't log in, then you won't be able to access the privileges as an editor. And even like I forgot to mention this in my previous tutorial, but even any other user who wants to contribute questions to the curriculum wiki, they have to have a username and a password. Otherwise, they won't be able to edit or enter any questions. So now you have to log in, clicking on the login, the login link, and I have my username and a password already stored, but if you have your username and a password, just fill it in and click the login button. So now I'm logged in. In order to approve questions, basically I have two options and they're pretty much the same. So I need to click on the approve questions link over here in the main page. If I'm not at the main page and I want to go back to this list, it's easy. The link will always be on the left side of the navigation bar saying approve questions. So whether you click this or this, eventually you're gonna end up at the same place, but this one is fairly stable. It's there all the time, I mean. So over here, it will take you to the approved revisions, and it will show you the unapproved pages. So this is the list of all the pages that are pending to be approved. So yeah, I need to approve all that as an editor now. So basically, if you already know the question, if you have read it, you can just simply click on approve latest and refresh the page. It will be the question edit will be approved. But for me, like for now, I don't know what is this, so I'm just gonna click on it, like go through the question. Let's say this one says which one ratio is more suitable to write, and then you have these and the correct answers. I mean, what is the difference? Yeah, 4 and 6. Yeah, they can be simplified, so it's 2 and 3. Yeah, yeah, it looks correct. So I might wanna like check the history, like if there are any other versions. That seems this one to be the only version actually. So to approve it, I can either approve it from here by clicking the approve button, or I can just go back to the unapproved pages list and approve it from there. So I'm just gonna approve it from here. So it says the revision of this page has been set as the approved version. Now if I'm gonna go back to the history again, well, I'm gonna see a star next to this revision, which means that it's been approved. If I want to unapprove it, I can just unapprove it from here. Basically, if you don't have any approving privileges, then all you can see is just the star, which means that this question is actually, or the edit of this question is actually approved. So let's go back to the approved questions list, and you'd notice that it's not there anymore. Question there, 6.1, um, point 2, point 3 is not there. Okay, so the rest of the questions are there to be approved as well. So if I just click on approval and like let's just say I'm gonna view this question now, and it says ratio is unchanged if both terms of the ration are, like you have to fill in the blank by the same number, and it's actually multiplied. Yeah, that's the right answer. It looks fine. It belongs to the right category, so everything looks fine. Let me just check if there are any other versions. This one seems to be again the last or the only version, so I can either approve it from here, or I can simply go back to the approved divisions and click on the approved latest, and it would say that the version is approved. If I go back to the approved questions, it won't be there. Yeah. So that's basically it. How to approve unapproved question edits. So basically, any question edit that's being added, like any new questions that are added, by default they won't be approved, and any edits on approved versions they also won't be approved. So um, just let's say that you had a question that was approved and somebody decided to change that question, and you want to make sure you want to approve the change that has been made. So you need to come over here to a link that says pages whose approved revisions is not the latest. So just click on that, and over here we have only one question that it's been approved and then somebody else decided to change it. So if you want to know what kind of a change took place, you can just simply click on diff from last, which basically compares or makes a comparison between the current edit of the question and the previous one. So it seems here that two extra options were added to the question. So this is the latest one. It looks like this. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 6 choices, while it seems that the previous version had less. So because they're missing from here and they're added over here, we can just have a look at the previous version. Yeah, it had 1, 2, 3. It had only 4 choices. And if we go to the history tab, we can see that this question has been edited like a couple of times. So there are several revisions over here, and one of them is actually approved, which is this one, and seems not to be the latest one. So Vivian seems to have added 2 extra options to the question. So the editor might wanna like just keep it approved, or just approve the latest one, or can simply just roll back or undo the changes that Vivian did. He can do whatever he wants to do or whatever he thinks is suitable. So for now, I think it's fine. I'm just gonna leave it there. Let's go back to the approved questions. Like, just to keep track of what has been approved, you can go to this link which says all pages with approved revisions. Yeah, so it says here the revision with an ID, and it has been approved by, like, I think this is the ID of the revision, yeah, and it has been approved by CWikiDB, which is me now. So going back to unapproved pages, let's just check something. For example, let's say I remember that was question 4, I guess, yes, where I had a mistake, and then I went there and I wasn't sure if I copied the question correctly on this question. And then I actually reviewed it and I figured out what went wrong. So I guess, yeah, it was question 5. So yeah, this is the question. I went actually and I changed it. So just I can go to the history tab, and yeah, I have 2 versions edited by Vivian, and one of this is the latest one. I want to compare both. I can check, like, if you have more, you can check which 2 versions to compare against each other. So basically none of the versions are approved, so let me just compare them and see what changes did I made. Over here, yeah, so the question had bended 43 more squats than William around noon, and then bended 40 squats. How many The question is, how many squats did William do? And after I reviewing the original version, or the source where I copied the question from, it appeared to be that the question is bended 43 fewer squats, so I fixed it. So now I'm quite sure that this version, or this edition, is the correct one. I wanna approve it. So if I don't want it approved and I just wanna revert back to the original version, I just simply click the undo over here, or the rollback. Um, but anyways, I think it's fine, and I wanna go ahead and just approve it. So uh, again, I'll go to the history tab and approve, and here we go. It's approved. To keep track, again, if I want to keep track of what has been approved, I can just check all the approved revisions over here. And my question should be somewhere around here. It was Unit 4, Question 5. Here it is, approved by CWiki at this time. So that's it for approving the revisions or the edits of questions. It's easy. If you have any questions, just don't hesitate to ask or email us back. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching and come back again for more tutorials.